Hello mysterious family and welcome back to Mysterious Mariam, and if you are new, welcome. This is Mariam Hassan and we are gonna talk about the confusing case of Dua Zehra. On April 18th, 2022, JDC founder Zaheer Ahmed released a video on his YouTube channel and Facebook page with a devastated family who wanted to inform public about their missing family member. This family member was a 14-year-old girl, Dua Zehra, daughter of Mehdi Ali Kazmi, living in Karachi, Pakistan. Dua Zehra mysteriously disappeared from her house on April 16th, 2022 when she went out of her house to put out garbage bags. There were 3 garbage bags in total that she had to put out. Dua picked up 2 bags at around 12 in the noon and went out of the house, but she never came back. After a while, when Dua wasn't back, her family got worried, so Mehdi Ali Kazmi went out to look for his daughter, but she was nowhere to be found. Confused and worried, he went to the neighborhood in hope if anyone knew anything, but no one saw the girl out in the street that day. At around 4 p.m. that day, Mehdi informed police about his daughter's disappearance and filed a missing person report. Police, however, did not respond immediately because there was a huge kind of political fight going on in Karachi at that moment, and the whole police department was busy in security arrangements there. I mean, come on, a 14-year-old just went missing, and there are hundreds of cases of child assault and murders that happened recently that we know of. That matter is of no urgency for police department. Wow. 2 days went by. Mehdi was constantly going back and forth to police and to neighborhood asking for any kind of help that could bring his daughter back, but he got nothing other than consolation. He finally decided to take the matter in his own hands. There were around 6 CCTV cameras in street they were living in. He went to the CCTV camera owners for the footage of 16th April so he himself can figure about what happened that day to his daughter. He was given no help. Petrified, seeing no other resort, Mehdi really needed public attention, not only to put pressure on authorities to work fast, but to get people to know the face of his daughter so that anyone could come forward to help him with any information they might have regarding his daughter. So on April 18th, 2022, around 3 a.m. in the morning, now some of you may be weirded out by the time, but let me clarify. Whole world was seeing the holy month of Ramadan, and 3 to 4:30 a.m. is the time of Suhoor in Pakistan, when Muslims have to eat before whole day of fasting. So around 3 a.m. on April 18th, 2022, Mehdi approached Zaheer Ahmed, the founder of JDC Foundation, and requested him to put the word out about their daughter's disappearance. Zaheer Ahmed made a video and published it on his social media platforms where Dua's family, including her father and mother, pleaded whole nation and her authorities to help them find their daughter. Zaheer Ahmed also had few media connections as well, so he was able to book a few interview slots for interview in prominent TV channels during prime time. News of Dua Zehra's disappearance started to explode. Major celebrities posted and requested call of action on the case from authorities, and public too started to build pressure for authorities to act fast. Police finally started working on Dua Zehra case. Dua's father was now successfully able to retrieve the CCTV footage from his street as well. The problem with the CCTV footage was 2 main cameras that could actually give some important information. One of the camera was from a shop that was actually covering the front of Mehdi's house, did not have the footage of April 16th. The camera had the footage for 15th April, but not for the 16th. Quite suspicious. Another camera was covering the entrance of the street, and there was no indication of Dua Zehra leaving that street that day. What the hell happened then? Karachi police, in the pressure of public, released the CCTV footage. This CCTV footage showed a girl living in a van. Her face was not visible, but officials claimed that it's Dua, and she is living with her own will, and she has not been abducted, but she ran away from her home. Ali Mahdi refused to accept that this girl was his daughter. The actual problem with this CCTV footage was the timeline. This CCTV video was of around 3:40 in the morning, and Dua went missing around 12 in the noon. Like, where is the timeline here? Police then officially apologized for the mistake, and the officer who made this report was suspended immediately for passing on the wrong information. After this, a team of police and FIA was established to look closely into this case. FIA is Federal Investigation Agency. It's kind of similar like FBI in America that deals with serious and organized crime, and they have extended resources to search and investigate different crimes. This team confiscated Dua's tablet to further look into the case, like if Dua was lured by some predator or there was any indication of her leaving her house with her own will. Going through her tablet, they found out Dua Zehra was a lot into an online game PUBG and was talking to some guy, Zaheer Ahmed. They also found out her search history, where she searched about court marriage in Karachi. 10 days went by and there was no clue about Dua's whereabouts, at least no clue to public. Dua's father was constantly active in the media, appealing for Dua's safe return to home. Even public was really frustrated at this point. People were constantly praying for her safe return. Then on April 25th, 2022, a nikanama surfaced. Nikanama is a kind of marriage contract form which is used as a proof of marriage, which showed that Dua Zehra got married to some boy named Zaheer Ahmed from Lahore. Whole nation was shocked. I mean, everyone was worried about Dua's safety, and she traveled around 1200 kilometers from Karachi to Lahore and was all relaxed getting married. There were even claims that Lahore police even have recovered Dua Zehra, but there was no confirmation to this claim. Media rushed to Mehdi Ali's house to know what he had to say. Mehdi Ali declared that this nikanama was fake, even though there was a clear picture of Dua on nikanama, and he did not believe that his daughter will do such thing. And the most important factor was that a girl has to be 18 years old of age to get married in Pakistan, and any marriage certificate will be nullified if the bride is not of the legal age at the time of nikah. So Mehdi Ali clearly claimed that this nikanama is fake and his daughter is only 14 years old, way younger than the legal age of marriage. Since nikanama showed Zaheer Ahmed's address to be in Lahore, so it was time for Lahore police to act. On April 26th, Lahore police reached at the stated address of Zaheer Ahmed, but this address turned out to be wrong. But there was another catch: the witnesses. Islamic marriage is not complete without the presence of witnesses who properly have to provide their information and signatures on nikanama. So police traced the address of one of the witnesses and they got the witness. Upon questioning, the witness stated Zaheer Ahmed's real address. Meanwhile, on the same day, Dua Zehra recorded and released a video statement. Her statement was,
ज़हरा काज़मी है। मैंने अपनी मर्ज़ी से ज़हीर अहमद से शादी की है। मेरे घर वाले ज़बरदस्ती मेरी शादी किसी और से करवाना चाह रहे थे, मुझे मारते थे, जिस पे मैं राज़ी नहीं हूँ। मैं अपनी मर्ज़ी से अपने घर से आई हूँ, मुझे किसी ने अगवा नहीं किया था। मैं अपने घर से कोई कीमती सामान नहीं लाई थी। मेरे घर वाले मेरी उम्र गलत बता रहे हैं। मैं बालिग हूँ, मेरी उम्र 18 साल है। मैंने अपनी मर्ज़ी से ज़हीर अहमद से कोर्ट मैरिज की है। किसी की कोई ज़ोर ज़बरदस्ती नहीं है। खुदारा मुझे तंग ना किया जाए।
Police immediately reached Zaheer Ahmed's residence and took Dua Zehra and Zaheer Ahmed in custody. Dua Zehra gave same statement to police what she recorded as a video statement. Whole nation was infuriated. Each and every Pakistani citizen was worried and praying for this girl. Her family was so upset all these days, and this girl, she was out there all happy and relaxed, enjoying her new life. She clearly blamed her father for physical violence as well. Dua Zehra and her husband presented themselves to police, and Dua recorded her statement in pretty much same words. But final decision was to be taken by court. So the same day Dua Zehra was taken to the court, and in front of the judge, Dua Zehra took oath under section 162 that she went to Zaheer Ahmed by her own will and she wants to spend rest of her life with him. And notice that she got restraining orders against her family that they will not try to approach her in future. She clearly mentioned in her video statement that she doesn't even want to meet her family. Ali Mahdi, Dua's father, decided to do a press conference. He provided with his marriage certificate showing that he got married to his wife in 2008, only 17 years ago. So how Dua can be 18 years old? Moreover, he provided Dua's passport to the media, and her passport clearly showed Dua's age as 14 years old. The judge gave all the decision according to Dua's will, that she was free to go with her husband and she can spend her life with her own will, and he also issued the restraining orders against her family. Now the things that are really confusing in this case are that how can the judge let Dua go with her husband this simply when her legal age is just 14 years old? Because legally marrying a girl younger than 16 to 18 years is a criminal offense and the case will be treated as a kidnapping, but this is not what happened here. Neither the judge nor the Nikkah Khan, the person who carried out Nikkah, confirmed Dua's age. Like, what is going on? Where is the law here? Why Nikkah Khan didn't check national identity card to confirm the age of the couple? There were reports that Mehdi Ali received Dua's nikanama the very next day she went missing, and he immediately forwarded that to Karachi police. What Karachi police was doing all these days when they clearly had the address of so many people involved in this marriage. Things which are unsettling for me were, first of all, she claimed she is happy in her house with her new husband. I don't know. This face doesn't look like a happy face. Now, maybe I am overthinking it. It may be that she was just nervous about herself being a national news. Maybe she was not that comfortable and easy in front of cameras. So maybe we can rule out this concern. But she recorded 3 to 4 different video statements and she is saying same things. Even the words are the same. Like she already decided to say certain words or she was told to say those words. Well, who knows? Well, as I am about to upload this case video today on May 13th, I have received some crazy updates about this case. Mehdi Ali Kazmi filed petitions in both Session Court and High Court, not only against the investigating officer of Dua Zehra case for irresponsibly handling this case by not even bothering to check Dua's legal age and letting her go with the very man she might be in danger from, but also against every person who was involved in Dua's Nikkah, from Zaheer Ahmed to his family, Nikkah Khan, and witnesses for abducting his daughter and threatening her life. NADRA, National Database and Registration Authority, has also confirmed that Dua Zehra is 14 years old and is a minor. So Dua Zehra and Zaheer Ahmed's Nikkah is baseless. The Nikkah Khan has clearly refused to admit that he ever led this Nikkah. Mehdi Ali requested the court to recover Dua Zehra. Now, this really scares me. This case was a sensitive case. The moment it reached police, as even though it might be an allegation, there was a possibility that Dua Zehra was a minor, but police and magistrate not only let Dua go with Zaheer Ahmed, they didn't bother to have a hold on. I have a check on Zaheer Ahmed just in case if Zaheer Ahmed ever proved to be a threat to her. But they let him go without having any information about where he is going. Now again, when court has ordered police to recover Dua as soonest possible, police don't even have a slightest idea where to find her. I mean, imagine what kind of danger she may be in. The reason I am so scared about Dua's safety is because allegedly Zaheer Ahmed's family has a record of taking women away from their families in the name of marriage and then selling them in sex trafficking. Mehdi Ali has requested Sindh High Court to run a DNA test on Dua when she is recovered to further confirm Dua's age, do the medical test on her to hold Zaheer Ahmed under rape of a minor charges because of course nikanama is now nullified for Dua being a minor. Karachi police has finally started to act actively and responsibly working on Dua's case, although they are now 27 days and heavy mistakes late. Mehdi Ali's consistentness and bravery is really appreciative, that he didn't even think for a minute and fight for his daughter anywhere he had hope to get a hold of Dua. And he said that he will not sit back until he makes sure that such thing can never happen to any girl ever in future. He said he knows his daughter. She is not someone who simply ran away from her house, that she has been lured and her life is now in danger. The biggest mystery for me now is how Dua was taken from outside of her house without even being noticed by street CCTV cameras. I hope we will be able to get this answer from Dua as soon as she gets back to her father. My heart goes to Dua's family and I pray that wherever she is unharmed and safe and she soon meet her family. Well, that was it for today's case, guys. Next week we're gonna talk about Khyati Shrestha case, the girl who was murdered by someone her family could have never imagined. I will see you for my next video. Bye.